Good evening, good evening. I just managed to pick up your message, Severi, so welcome to my stream, and we're going to do a quick jump into another realm to help Severi out with a guild invite, and then we'll go back onto the gold making stream. So just going to do a quick pop over. So we'll go over and switch to another realm. And what we're going to do is help out one of our fellow viewers with a quick guild invite. Here we go. And so this character on Argent Dawn, Guzma, was created for the purpose of pet trading. I did it for a little while before I started streaming. He didn't do so well. Well, he made a little bit of gold actually, but then I didn't really enjoy the pet trading, so I left it. Cool. Thanks for. Sorry if I butchered your name, but oops, I have to reload there. Thanks for stopping by the stream, and thanks for hanging out. Zehezical. There we go. I think I got it in the end. But thank you for the follow. It's very kind of you. Welcome to the stream. We're just doing a quick little jump around. See if we can help out one of our fellow viewers, Severi, join a guild. If you're on Severi, I have Guzma on. Let's see if I can send you a message. You send note. How do we send a message? All ready for guild if you like. There we are. There we go. I'll go and say invite you to the guild. Right into a guild and invite Sernia there. Might make a guild. Okay. Z for ease on the tongue. Okay. That's that is a lot easier, I must say. Is knowing which way to go, whether to go Zehezy, Zekul, or just to keep running with it. But there we go. I'll stick with Z if that's alright with you. I hope you're doing well. Do you do gold making yourself, or are you just thinking about gold making? Oh, look at this little companion. There we go. Now this is my... I don't go on this realm very much at all. This is Argent Dawn. So how much gold have I got? So look, I've got 6,000 gold I made from doing pets on this character, which wasn't too bad. Yeah. Excellent. There we go. There you go. Hey, Rock Gold Maker, thanks for stopping by. How's your day been? Hope you've done well with your transmog farming. Oh, here we go. Join the guild. There we go. I'm now in a guild, which is awesome. Okay. Actually farming pets at the moment. Ah, excellent. So let's have a look. Adventure guide, guild. There we go. Guild news. Okay. You need to give privileges. Oh yes. I think I need to be... There we go. There you go, doing fine, thanks. You do a bit, just come back into WoW in December after a couple of years away. Okay. And a lazy leveler. It's not as good. That's fine, take as much time as you enjoy it, is what I would say. You really don't you want to, you know, have fun whilst you're doing it. So yeah, should be able to pay for yourself with tokens soon, even though enough though. So that's all good. Excellent. Are you EU or US? Right. There we go. I'm now officer of your guild. There we are. Which is cool. I'll wait for your next character to come on. There you are. Interact. How do I invite you? Target. There we go. EU, you're doing well enough considering almost forced Turco, and that's definitely, after less than a month and fresh start, that's really good going. I'd say you're definitely on the right path there, Z. That's exactly how I did it when I started. You need to use the guild bank for storage. Yes, that's. I've really enjoyed the fact that Gumdrops gave me his old guild, and using the storage has been very useful. Right. Where are you? How do I do I need to target you, or how do I invite a guild person? Time to farm the dark wealthy. Well, good luck, Rock Goldmaker. Hope you manage it. Guild reputation. Now I've never invited someone to a guild, so how does it work? News, roster, perks, info. Hey, there we are. Yeah. There we go. Can I invite to guild? How do I invite to a guild? Info, add member. Okay, thank you. Yep, I got it down there. CERNUN. IA. There we go. I can press tab to do that anyway. There we go. Did that work? Or / guild invite. Okay. I'll wait for the Yay, it's worked. Excellent. Oops. / yeah. There we go. Fantastic. There you go. Is there anything else I can do for you, Severi, before I jump back? Or is that all you need? All good, no worries. /bow as we're on a roleplay server, and then I'll log out. I may come back to that character one day, but I would prefer at the moment to stick on my nice low pop server where I've been for 13 years. So for now, enchants are good. So well, that face looked familiar. We should get back to Samadan and back into our gold making. So we had a really good brief day yesterday and did over 220,000 gold in sales. So I did go on briefly earlier just to see if I could reset the market because it's Thursday and it's usually quite active, and I wanted to see what kind of sales I'd get that way. Let's have a look what we got in the mail. Oh yes, we did. We got some good sales. And when I left this was about at 20 odd, 30 odd thousand. So we've certainly gained a whole load more sales just recently. that's another 115,000 gold to start off with, which is pretty... Yeah, the reset has gone really well. The prices haven't dropped on many, so I think they're holding at the moment. So I'll take all of those, most definitely. I suspect I've probably been undercut. So let's have a look. First and foremost, get these enchants back in the market. So looking at... let's have a look at shopping first. Let's do a shopping scan just to see if there's been any silly undercuts at strange prices. And then I can take mine off and have a look that way. 138%, that's gone down. Where's my masteries? The other one I had quite high. Trained soldiers nice and high. Claws high still. Haste is still up high. So yeah, the prices are holding so far for the ones I did reset, which are all these ones mainly. Critical strike there were too many of for me to do. I didn't want to have that many on. I am currently still cheapest on that. So that's looking okay actually. You need to restart Twitch. Do I need to restart Twitch or do you need to restart Twitch? The frame rate running alright for everyone? Right, okay. Well, whilst I wait for that. Good on your end. Okay, thank you, Rock Goldmaker. Must be Severe that needs to restart it. Okay. So, auctioning. Deselect all. Now there was a slight bug with that I've encountered with the cancel scans. Let's just see. Seems fine on your potato. That's great then. See, we can have both be running on potatoes together then. I'll do a cancel scan. Now, we definitely had no mail. No expires have come up. And looking at this, we've just got enchants to cancel and enchants here to cancel. So I'm going to cancel all 14 and see if we got any. There's a few item not founds, and so we're going to do retrying 3 auctions. And so it's on your end. Okay, too many things rushing. Okay, Severi. Then we'll do retry again, and then it gets stuck on that one. And so if I exit out of that and go back and do another cancel scan, this is more for debugging purposes really. And then we'll take our 3 undercuts, which are done. Now, there definitely weren't any expires in that time, and there were definitely just enchants that I cancelled. But now, when I'm going to go into my mail, let's see. It was just enchants, but this one, Greater Protection, wasn't in my list. It was just the blue ones. So that one has slipped into the cancel, so I think that's definitely a bug. Shouldn't starve the hamster, Severe. He needs energy to run his wheel. Yeah, you don't want to rush around too much. I think I need to replicate it fully, but I think that's a bug with the current iteration of TSM4. I'll try a few more. The undercut you on the ones I reset. Yes, they're definitely lurking. So let's do a post scan and get them back on. And see what kind of sales we can get. There we are. Now, is TSM4 out now? No, it's not. It's still in beta. Gumdrops assures me they'll be sending out some more keys soon, trademark soon, for the next wave. But I think we're still very much in the kind of like buggy phase still, and ironing out all the major kinks. So I think it's still got a little way to go before it's going to be officially released. But It's been great so far. If you do want it now, the way to get it is to sign up for the premium version. Well, sign up for premium and then you'll automatically get onto the beta. Or you can sign up online going to the TSM website, and then they'll release beta keys in the first in, first out kind of order. Seems weird seeing me on 470k now. Got used to the last few weeks. Well, yeah, we've done really well with these sales this past couple of days. And I've got actually another 12,000 coming in. Looking at my gold, doesn't show it on this chart. I don't think this one's fully showing it, but we've definitely in a much healthier position after the past month being right down here, which has been the main problem. Basically not having enough capital to be able to sort of bend with the wind and use that capital to buy when I can. And so it's been quite difficult, especially when I've been down to 0 gold. Not being able to buy chaos crystals or buy the things I need to be able to restock. So my mistake was going from here down to here with 0 chaos crystals in the bank. I should have had at least 1,000 chaos crystals before doing a maneuver like this. That was my mistake here. And then this is me paying the price of that mistake, tied in with the raid coming out and enchants going through the roof. Did you mention you hit gold cap in those 4 weeks? You were 110. Wow. That's amazing, Severi, to get gold cap. Congratulations on that. Capital and a good supply of chaos crystals is a happy sound. Absolutely. I think that's... I'm doing okay at the moment. We've got capital now, and we've got... It's dipping a little bit actually. 559 chaos crystals, so I could do with some more. In fact, it's probably worth doing a shopping scan on those now before we do anything else, just to make sure. Yeah, we're at 379, so prices have crept up. There's 3 stacks of 100 here at 399, and then the scraps around here. I mean, I'm tempted just to get a few just to keep me ticked over. Say like 3 of the 5. And maybe take 2 of the 5. Just to give me a few. So another 25. That should just take me over, well, up to just about, yeah, 600, just over 600. So that should keep me from yes, chaos was definitely a struggle for a few weeks. Now that I've got capital, I can just like pick and choose a bit more when I buy some. At least now that I've got some in stock, and with doing the resets, like you said, I've got a fair amount of stock of actual enchants themselves without having to spend the chaos crystals, which has also been useful. Oh, there's a few expires there. A lot of expires coming in. Right. Okay, we'll deal with those, I think. I think they're all going to come in one go. Bit of gold as well. I'll take those and we'll pop them. Yes, it was a bit it was a bit scary for a while, just having to scrape through when I could, especially when the prices of chaos crystals went up to 950. That was definitely a worry at the moment. I was thinking, my god, I'm never going to be able to make profit again. But luckily they did come back. Select all groups. Oh no, that's shopping. I want to do auctioning. Oops. Select all groups. Close that again. Base group. Run post scan. Let's pop these back on. Yeah, we both struggled. First time you managed to catch the screen. Well, it's great to have you on the stream, Z. It's always good to see a new face, especially someone who's been watching the YouTube videos. The resets, people can also buy accounts at a higher price because you give them profit also. Yes, so more people start making them, but then that holds the chaos crystal prices higher as well. So it is kind of a balancing act, really. Good evening, Arnota. How are you? I hope you're well. We're just going through a few reposts and just checking on our enchant market at the moment. I'm just going to do a quick check just to make sure I haven't been undercut, because I did see a couple of people. I haven't got everyone in my friends list, but yeah, there are a few there. Looks like they're online and active, which is fine. We all have our time, and especially at peak times like this, there are going to be more people. There it is. Open up the mail. A lot of goblins stockpile thousands till a patch hits, and then they flip them for double their money. Yes, I think that's a true goblin style. To do it that way, I think that would be the way you make the real money. Definitely. Let's get these back on. I haven't checked whether they've been severely undercut, but I think we should be okay. Let's just deselect all groups on that. There we go. And whilst we're here, let's do a search, shopping wise, for the good stuff. You hit gold pat in Wrath doing the same thing with engineering bullets. Wow, that's brilliant. See, gold cap was 1 million back then, wasn't it? How times have changed now. Oh, some more auctions just expired. Have to go pick those up. What's looking good at the moment? Sumptuous Fur. That's not right. That's at, it says 473 there, but that's got it at 317%. Oh, that's Sumptuous Fur. I'm mixing that up with Stonehide Leather. That's why. There we go. But that is really good. 700 Stonehide Leather at 3 gold 75. Definitely buy that. And it was a 250k. Wow, okay. And then it from 20k cap first week, ICC was released. Wow, that's pretty good going, Z. I wasn't quite a goblin back then. I was just a casual player. Well, still am a casual player, really. It wasn't until this last year that I've been doing proper goblining, and I've been loving it ever since. Especially when I find bargains like that. Arcana at 18. A little bit high. Wondering whether it's worth buying some. In the Catapri patch. Okay, Arnota. Back in those days, I was far from even thinking about anything to do with gold cap back then. Wonder if I should pick up some of this Sorcerous Air. It's looking quite cheap. I think I will buy all the 70s. Might be useful. If ever I have like an alchemist and I want to make use of that, transmute it into Sorcerous Earth, that might be handy. You just started the game. Was a new level 4x mage. Yeah, I think I was the same. I was just stumbling around on my priest back in the day, always out of mana. Never really did any raids or anything like that. It was all mainly just casual questing for me. Right, so that Stonehide Leather needs to go to Earth and my Demon Hunter, so he can make some Warhide bindings. And male selected groups. There we go. Okay, that done. You stopped playing on Kata release. Yeah, I think was it Kata release? It was a bit before then I stopped playing. Let's have a look. See how our enchants are doing. Major sellers. Shopping scan. Your friend gave you 50 gold and 4 netherweed bags to start your journey. Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah, looks like we've got undercuts galore at the moment. Right, how much are they undercutting by? Actually, I haven't got any versatilities on at the moment. Looking at that. Hold on, hold the fort. We actually need to put some on. Run post scan. Yes, we do. No, we don't. We need to make some. That's what we need to do. Clear the queue and make some. Russell's first expansion. Sadly, it was not high enough level to go to Kata when it first came out. And then Russell's first expansion, you made it to max level in time. Okay. I think I was a bit delayed in Wrath getting to max level. I was always behind the curve. So I never really was at the forefront. Okay, looks like we do need to do some making of enchants. And we're a bit low on Arcana by the looks of things. Okay, so we need to do... Let's get some claws going. Definitely. And I don't know if we're going to have enough for all those cloaks. I'm going to do... Let's get some haste going. Actually, I don't have any Arcana for that. We're going to have to make some Arcana. Right, let's get that Lay Shatter going. Check if you can reset versatility. It was low from what you noticed. Yes, it was. I looked at that, and I looked at the sale rate of versatility, and it didn't seem quite as good at the time when I last looked at it. Let's have another look again, because it was one of the lower ones. There it was. It's at 3. It's actually at 3.2. So yeah, versatility is all right actually. It's at 3,200. It's critical strike that's the one that's particularly low. Hey Sephorium, how are you? I'm doing well, thank you. We're just going through our enchants at the moment, trying to make sure we can stay on top of it. With some me doing enchanting. What do you want to do it more? Yes, it's been particularly good at the moment. So it's nice to actually have capital and have stock and have sales. So we're back in the game with enchanting, which is much happier place to be in. I'm thinking, what were we looking at? We're looking at masteries at 2.6, critical strikes at 2.3, but last I looked there were loads of those. This person had 10 of them, and then there's 9 from there. Sorry, I just woke up. I passed out this morning talking to you. Dear. Nice nap. That is a long one. Right, okay. So chaos, critical strike, I'm not so sure whether a reset would be cost effective because there's so many of them. I mean, I do have a fair amount of capital. Hidden Satyr might be a worthwhile. It's already at 5.7 though. Right. I think with the trained soldier selling, we ought to get back into... How's my stockpile of hexweave? It's doing alright. I think I've got two bags at the moment. 2 or 3 bags, I think. Not a lot. I still haven't got the primal weaving, so I can't make a lot. But it's doing alright at the moment, definitely. Okay, let's make some hastes. We've got very few of those. And then let's get an agility At least one of those, and an intellect, at least one of those. I'm running low on bloods, so I'm not going to be able to make all the cloaks I want. Neck we can do. Versatility we can do. And then we'll get those hastes done. We need some more Arcana. Might worth also stockpiling some Sorcerous Earth to put on the auction house for people needing them to make bags. That's a good idea. I have got a fair amount of Sorcerous Earth myself that I've stockpiled. So yeah, let's have a look whilst we do some more ley shatters. Is it in my good stuff, Sorcerous Earth? Groups, goods, oh no, not that one. Groups. Favourite shopping, good stuff. Have we got Sorcerous Earth? Yes, we do have Sorcerous Earth in my list. Okay. And Sorcerous Earth. Have a look. Okay. Ah, good evening, Emery. Thanks for stopping by. It's still expensive, yes, definitely. And there you go. The usual crew on. So we do have. See, I've got just about 700 Sorcerous Earth with an average buy price of 3 gold 43, which is why these aren't coming up for me quite a lot. But I think based on that, I'm going to buy some more Sorcerous Earth, get some more stock based on the current market value. Even at 9, I think that's going to take my average up. But DB market average wise, that's still okay in my eyes. There we go. At least we've got a few more. There's another 169 coming in. And transmute it from the other elements. Chris Beryl, thanks for the added one. Yes, because I did notice Sorcerous Water is particularly cheap. Oh, you need an alchemist, isn't it, to be able to transmute? Sorcerous. So fire and air are particularly cheap at the moment. Love your beard, it's so cool. Oh, thank you very much. You transmute it from the other elements, yeah. If you have an alchemist, it's worth the transmute. So I'll have to get myself an alchemist. Made 3k on the first day, low level markets, and surprisingly amazing. Okay, see, what was that? I didn't catch which market it was. A good market even for your warlock. Okay, was that about the people just really lazy with old expansions? Yeah, I think so. So on that basis, it would be worth me buying some Sorcerous Air and some fire. Tailoring and Enchanting Z. Okay, thank you. Yes, it's definitely worth it. I'm gonna buy some more, I think. Just to speculate. Let's get some fire and let's get some air. Buy clothes, craft, disenchant, sell mats. Yeah, pretty much. That's the way forward, definitely. Yeah, so there we go. Let's buy those up that are lower. And I'll make sure I add fire into my demon hunters make good alchemists and herbalists. Okay. If you have the Sky Golem mount, which I don't. I do have a demon hunter who's got leather working at the moment. But I'm thinking of dropping his skinning and doing enchanting, so he can disenchant any of his soulbound stuff. Is the plan with him. But then I've got a, fortunately it's a troll druid at level 100, and then I'd have to level another character up, I think, to start doing some more professions, which I've got a few. Hard to get the transmute recipes. You buy them from a special vendor after you build a trading outpost. Okay, it may take weeks for the vendor to spawn. Ah, okay, it's another one of those, is it? Crystal Barrel. Okay, I better get started and research on that sooner rather than later. Okay. Oh, thank you, Grace Believer, for the 2-month sub. That's extremely kind of you. And we have some Sama heads in the chat for Grace. Hold on, let me just do it. I've got to work out how to do it. There we go. Put some Sama heads in the chat for you. Thank you very much. 2 months in a row. I never even thought that would be a thing when I started streaming. It's the herb trader. Okay, Sphorium, thank you. Right, okay. So we bought some stuff, we've made some stuff, let's put it on. Major sellers, post scan. Oh, auctioneers are being killed. This doesn't happen that often. Oh dear. You'll be listening in the car. Okay. No problems. Just concentrate on your driving. This is why you'll never be on a PvP server. Oh dear. Blood Elf Demon Hunter. Doesn't happen very often in the Dwarven District, to be honest. I could go to Dalaran. Yes, I could do. But it'd be easier. Yes, this hasn't happened to me in a long while in Stormwind. It does happen in the Trade District more. Yeah, in Old Dalaran. I'll go to the auction house there. Need to pick up some stuff anyway. I've done the cooking dailies already today. So I don't need to pick those up. There we go. Yeah, I don't think I'd ever be on a PvP server for the same reason. It would just be endlessly frustrating. Right, let's do a reload of the UI. Let's get these mails in, and we can get that stock. So, looking at my list of things to do, we also need to add in to here. We're going to do transmute. Need an alchemist. Okay, that's on the list. You have a few outs on Sargeras, North America, which is PvP. Played there with your old boyfriend. He wanted me to join him. Ah, yes. Always looks like this person's going to be here a while. I will go to Old Dalaran. Right. Off we go. So the elemental force makes money. Ah, yes, that was what I was going to look up. That flowchart looks amazing. I was going to look up, I needed to look up elemental force. Yeah, it's my little reminder. I use a website called Real Time Board, for creating these. They're like mind maps. It basically just gives me a list of things to do, and I can change the lists and edit them, move them around. So things like check mail, cancel repost items, hexweave cooldown, shopping scans, and then restocks, daily cooking quests we've done. We did try this Tome of Polymorph, but it's not as good because it's too costly. So I'll be scratching that one, I think. I think I've already, I don't think it's going to sell. So, and then we've got our usual weekly things to do, list of extra bits I need to do, garrison stuff I need to do, and then all the ways I can get chaos crystals, and then all the things like that. So it's quite handy just to have as reference. I think it just takes 3 of those green things from Miss Foundera that are enchanting mats. Yeah, I haven't looked it up. I think I actually have it. Elemental Force. Where is it? Elemental Force. Yes, I do have it as a recipe. 3 Mysterious Essence is what I need for that. I really need to add that to my list of things to look for. In fact, I'll keep that up there. And actually, now what I can do, I'll clear the queue, add that one, and then we will do a gathering, start gathering. There we go. I actually have one. And it also says it's an intermediate craft. Interestingly. After you called them the green things, yes. You going to bed? No. Right, okay. Right, I'm all over the place. I've got too many things going on that I'm not doing any one of them. So let's go to Old Dalaran and have a look at the auction house there. Finish off what we were doing, seeing as that was camped. And then we can work out what we're going to do for the rest. That was an interesting episode here. What was that, Emery? Right, I need to remember where the auction house is. Oops. What a note I just did. Here are those green things. Serious essence, yes. Back was Windows upgrades. I think good old restart wouldn't fix. Okay, fantastic. Welcome back, Saviri. And I need to go. I always forget which corner it is. It's not that one. This is. There's my alliance side. There. I believe it was this one. No, that's over via Citadel. Yes, it was his. It's the same place as my priest order hall. There we go. Now I remember. Right. So we need to do a search for Mysterious Essence. Mysterious Essence. Okay. So it looks like it's available in a fair amount. So I'm going to buy up. I'm going to leave that one on. I'm going to buy this lot. Give myself a stock at 5 gold. Don't go buying another book of Polymorph Cat. No, absolutely. That's off the list. I don't think the pets have sold either, so I'm probably not going to bother with those either. It's worth a try. You need to experiment a little bit on these. Right, okay, we've stocked up on a load of mysterious essences. The 5 gold. So let's go to a mailbox. Where's the nearest mailbox? Let's jump out the window. Oh, there'll be one down here, won't there? Pets don't have much of a posting fee. No, that is true, so I can leave them on for a while. It's more a case of the rate at which they sell on this particular server. I mean, I could try and punt them over to another server. I have got that character on Argent Dawn where I sold a few pets, or I could just keep listing them on here. So, oh, I've got a load of shirts I need to put back on. Not sure if you sell all the polymorph books you can find on a mage, but on my realm, something like Porcupine. Porcupine sell for 30k and up. Okay. Oh, thank you, Gold Queen, for the host. It's very kind of you. But we'd lost you off the radar earlier in the week. Unless that's an automatic host. I can't really tell from here. Right, let's open up these. More expired auctions. Oh, and we're filling up the bags. Pretty much exactly filled up the bags. There we go. How much are roseate pigments? I don't know actually. Not one I've looked up. Okay. Back up to the auction house. I really did go the long way around, didn't I, by jumping out the window. What I want to do actually is not... let's do the roseate pigments whilst we're here. Roseate... I think that's right. Pigment. Roseate pigments are 24, 25 gold. They look like here. Seems to be a fair stock of them. That's for the inscription, isn't there? There's a mailbox right out the window as well. Is there? Oh, okay. I must have jumped past it. That's expensive, is it? Oh, okay. Right, I'm not going to jump out the window again. What I am going to do is I was going to change my TSM groups. Now that I've got some of these in my inventory and the good stuff, I want to add these two into my searches. There we go. Yeah, it's for scribes. You got another 5,000 for 6.5 gold. Wow, that's loads, Emery. And really cheap. That's really cool. Hello, cat. Right, we need to post on a load of stuff. So whilst it's quiet, auctioning, select all groups, run post scan. Ah, Ethari TV, thank you for stopping by. We're doing very well, thank you. I hope you're well. Thanks for joining the stream. We are currently sticking a whole load of expired auctions back on, checking enchants, which we don't seem to have had a few sales of at the moment. Just a couple coming at the moment. That's quite a lot actually. 2 sold auctions at 19,900. I'll just check what those are, I wonder. Unless you're buying cheap, Matt's addiction pops back up. Well, that's the thing, I think Gumdrop's touched on it as well, is I think hoarding stock is absolutely fine. When it's cheap, you've got to buy it because you never know when you're going to need it or when the price is going to go back up. You visit Twisting Nether where a few of your alts are. The Roseate will be like 3 to 4 golds. Wow, that is a treat. You're all fancy, cheers. Chucking a sickie today. Right, let's post all this lot on. And you still have 20,000 volatile life hoarded. Wow. Okay. Let's get all that. Just then you don't see your liquid gold go back up. Yeah, that is the flip side. If you can do both, just buy a few and then keep your liquid gold on stock. I think that should be alright. What did we sell? We sold a whole load of Hearty Feast, it would seem. For 11 to 12,000. That's interesting. Why is my Hearty Feast so pricey compared to the region? Region market average is 545 and the min buyout is 1,158. So it's got a profit of 800 per feast. So I must have sold 10 of them. Wow. That's alright. Wow. It's 5 gold on yours. Dived into the inscription market yesterday and a fresh steam. That's ludicrously good. See, there's so many different professions I'd like to try yet. I still haven't done them. I've just got the ones at the moment. That yeah, it's definitely more professions equals better. Right, how are we doing on our enchants? Oh, there we go, a couple more sales. 3 critical strikes. That's interesting. Someone must have 3 hands. Well, there's only a couple, actually. So we've got the market at the moment on enchants. So that's fine. I think we're in a strong position now to hold the enchant market for the next hour or two. Auctioning, select all groups, base group, post scan. 3 hands, yep. Past 30 days for the big hit on your true gold and water firestock. Yeah, that's with. Is that with all your Vial of the Sand Sephorium? You've sold loads of them though, so that's pretty good. You did make a lot of gold with that. Yeah, that's true. So it does have its benefits. That's for sure. Right, okay, so we've done those. We also could do with that Hearty Feast selling, like it did, we could do with checking in. Where am I going? Auctioning. Let's do deselect all, and let's do a cancel scan on our food. You sold 28 in the last 30 days. And what's that about? I think I remember you saying it's something like a 30,000 profit per one. That's loads. Oh, Bear Tartar's gone cheap again. 199 it's down to. Now I did buy them at 144. I wonder whether it's worth resetting on those again. And Hearty Feast I've been undercut on, which I definitely want to do. Let's get rid of these. And let's just have a look at their tart. Okay, yeah. So we've got 2 lots of 10 and then 26 lots of 20 at 2 gold. 26 is a fair amount. I've already got loads. I don't know how long I'll end up paying 136-ish files for about 15k. So we were flooding the auction house. More like 50k profit. Oh, that's even better. From auction house value, yeah, okay. Just catching up on chat. $15k per mount is definitely cheap, isn't it? Because the vendor mats cost quite a lot, don't they? Okay, good night, Emery. It's midnight here too, so sleep well. Hope you have a good day tomorrow, and see you next time. Probably those prices post like 15 to 20 at a time, because one of the mats is like 20k. Yeah, wow. I'm thinking...
Just in time. Let's see this thing off then.
I'm not sure whether to buy these 26 of 20 or not. So 20 will cost me 40 gold per, so it's not that much actually. I'm in the UK, it's 11. Oh yes, you're right, Henry. well spotted. It is 11. I can't even read the time now. Right, I'm going to buy out these bear tartars. That's what I am going to do. It's 2 gold is too cheap. 271 with my average should be okay though. Tempting it. Actually, no. Tempting as it is, I'm going to reset the market on bear tartar. I think that's going to be fine. Let's take them all. There we go. What time is it anyway? It's all relative. Actually no, have we got any on us to put straight back on? No, I have to pick some up from the mail. There we go. Time is money, friend. Yep. Right, I'm going to fill my bags up with bear tartar, because this doesn't stack very neatly. There we go. Right, let's pop a load of these on. See if we can get these on for a better price than 2 gold something. Looks like a few other people have joined me in the auction house. Auctioning, food, just food, post scan. Right, bear tartar. Ooh, 12 gold. That might be a bit ambitious. But I have sold some for 15 gold before. Okay, let's give it a go. Ah, good evening Vlomp, thanks for stopping by. Welcome to the stream. Right, let's see what happens with bear tartar then. A couple of masteries sold. We'll need to restock on some cooking. I've still got a load of bear tartar left, so that's going to be a bit of a problem.
Let's see this thing off
then. Yeah, I'm going to have to put some of these in the guild bank, I think. Right, guild bank. It's just in the same place, isn't it? Post it. You can always repost it if you get undercut. Yes, that is true. I did have a maximum on the number I was posting though, which I think I'm already at. Oh, is that another 2 masteries? I think so. And 11,000 gold collected. Oh, you finished your garrison work order restock for the day. Excellent, Arnoter. Let's just double check where we're at. Ah, thank you for the follow, Vlomp. Thanks for joining in. Okay, what was my... Let's have a look at food. Groups, cooking, binding agility have sold. I think people are starting to finish up their raids perhaps. I'm getting some good sales coming in. Right, so food, snacks has got bear tartare in. Operation for cooking is in 20s. We post for stacks, post cap is 20. Let's up that to 60, I think. It might be a bit much though, actually. Let's keep that at 20. That's for the regular food. And then 37 garrisons. Wow. Now you just got to do the daily cooldown on 77 other toons. That is crazy. But awesomely amazing at the same time. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an extra group for bear tartare and increase the numbers. So let's go snacks, make a new group. Bear, that's 2 claws sold. Oh, someone's got 2 backs, obviously. Bear tartare. And we're going to add bear tartare in there. Oh no, to Sabala. 100 plus tailoring army pumps out those hexweave bags. That is amazing numbers. I can't even comprehend the amount of time it takes to go through all those. So now bear tartare is going to have a group operation, and we're going to override this, and we're going to create a new one, and we're going to call this lots of bear tartare. There we go. Posting wise, we're going to do this 24 hours still, I think. The post cap's going to be 60 and 20, and we're going to allow partial stack sizes on this rather than doing the 20, 10, 5. I'm just going to go for the whole lot because I know I'm going to do a lot. Actually, I'm going to change this to 100. We'll make a statement with bear tartare, and we'll change the bid to 94, and then we'll set the minimum price 3 gold, and the max price of 20 gold, and the normal price of 12 gold. Yep, definitely beyond bonkers and awesome at the same time. And now when we do food, so let's just do the bear tartare. Let's do a post scan of that. We're going to post at your current price of 12.93. Another 51. There we are. And that's us resetting the bear tartare market. How are we doing on the enchant market? Take that one off. Look at major sellers and do a cancel scan. Have we been undercut on anything? Nope, we're all good. That's brilliant. Okay, so we're in a good position with enchants. Let's actually have a look, see what we're missing on enchants. Oh, we had elemental force we were going to do, weren't we? Okay, now we've got that. Let's make one of those. We can actually see what the profit was on that. Elemental force. What did you say the profit was going to be on that? 668. Enchant weapon, elemental force. Market value 677. Crafting costs of 9 gold. Based off of 3 mysterious essence at 8 gold 95. It is crazy, but really good for profits. Yes, I don't think there'd be much. I mean, I'm struggling to have time just to do anything other than my 3 professions here on 1 character. So I guess you must be a lot more efficient than me. I do tend to bounce from place to place when I do this. The elemental force we have now. Looks like that's one worth trying out, definitely. So what we're going to do is go into my group for enchants, and where's my enchants? Enchanting. We've got the lesser sellers, lesser enchants, which has a fair few different things in there. Old world good enchants, that's where I wanted. I had the mongoose in there before. So I'm going to take out, where's elemental force? Yeah, elemental force, remove that one and we'll put it in the good ones. Add that in there. Here you go, the slow part of replacing work orders. Do it one of your 3 accounts every day. Wow. Oh, the daily cooldowns, you can do 2 accounts at once. Okay. That keeps it from doing all on one day. Okay. But it sounds like you've got a system going there, Anota. Still pretty amazing. Right, so elemental force, and now what I want to do, now the great thing about TSM4 is I'm going to add this old world one into my major sellers subgroup so that it gets included more often. Because then, did we actually sell? Let's do groups into major sellers and do add to queue. And do we have a mongoose in there? No, we don't. So it's obviously not not needing one at the moment. I've either got one or it's not in profit. So let's fill up missing enchants. We're gonna need some bloods though. Claws are selling really well. And they're really good profits at the reset price. So we need to get those on. Definitely. Wild Fox, thank you for joining the stream. Wait, so you use beta only? Doesn't it have some bugs? Yes it does, but it's, in my opinion, still in a very usable state. So I've been using it even with the bugs as they are, because for most of them I've been able to get around them. So I'm really happy with it. And now we'll do a post scan of major sellers, and then mark of the claw undercutting competition, because I think I've run out. An elemental force we're going to put on a normal price of 1,000. So that means there's no one actually posting that at the moment. Okay. You're either mad or a genius or a combination of both. Yeah, I think we all are a little mad. So we've got 15 auctions coming in at 58,000. So that's looking promising. We were doing a cooking restock. I hadn't done yet. So Cooking, add to queue. Yeah, hearty feast we definitely want going. So now we need to do some gathering, start gathering. Whole load of stuff we need to pick up. Is there any way you can import your TSM groups and custom prices into TSM 4? I don't think it's fully working. When you go from 3 to 4, it should bring everything with you. So if you did have something you wanted to set up first or import, I would suggest you import it into 3, get it all working, and then upgrade to 4, and it should move across. Would be my thoughts on how you could possibly do that. Where's my auction house gone? Over here, isn't it? Not auction house, guild bank. Mixing the words up. Gather items. That roseate price of 24 gold seems okay with the glyph prices on my server. Oh, okay, so it does balance out then. Okay, one to think about if I was to take up inscription. I've got to tick all these. Gather those as well. Yeah. So in the case something goes wrong, you just have to copy interface folders and you can replace to go back. I don't think you even need to do that, Wild Fox. You can use the TSM app to go between 3 and 4. You just have to make sure you restore the backups. So you don't even have to use the interface to do it. Looks like big gamey ribs we need to buy, 29 of. Alright, let's fly over to the auction house. I'm not quite used to doing old Dalaran auction housing. Certainly quiet, that's for sure. Right, big gamey ribs. You must be all out of big gamey ribs. I think they're quite pricey. That's why. Big gamey. Gammy or gamey? Yep, no, that's right. 20 gold they're at the moment. Now I had got them for 8 gold. So the price has jumped up quite a lot. I'm going to need some, so it's time to buy at this price. Obviously the new price. And there's 20 of 200 at there. So I think that's the new reset price, which I'm going to accept for now. Now I need to visit the mailbox. And then I can make all of these. If they sell well, that is, yes. I imagine they probably do. Given that the enchants sell well, I imagine that other professions probably will sell okay on this server. It does seem to accept higher prices. So fingers crossed we will be alright. Okay, crafting. Let's start with some of the stuff we can make. And then we can move on to the intermediate crafts we need. Load of fighter chow. Deep fried moskill. And spiced rib roast. Barbecue ribs. And Drogbar style salmon. Then I need to do all my intermediate crafts. When am I going to have the hat? Soon, Sephorium, soon. We're We're at 90 Epicureans awards. So it's not going to be long, a few days. 3-4 days if I did it every day. Critical Strike just sold. Okay, so we need to pick up some more stuff. Fair enough Fizz we need 4 of. And Pickled Stormray we need 4 of. Barra Salt and Pepper Shank we need 4 of. And the Barracuda we just need 1 of. Okay, let's make these. Can't wait for the hat stream. Absolutely, Zephorium. Looking forward to that. It won't take long. Probably early next week. I'm not sure what my schedule is next week. My next scheduled stream is Saturday. Stockholm mats and smash through all my intermediate cooking. Yeah, that's probably the better way to do it, isn't it? I'll probably have to reshuffle my groups. So I'll do a large stock of all the intermediates and then enough for everything else. For those hearty feasts, 12 at a 10,000 profit, and the delicacy platter, so it's 9,600 profit for 12 hearty feasts. That's definitely a good profit maker there. At, where is it down here? 800 profit because I got the rank 3. Just need the lavish Surmar feast rank 3. Need to go pay a visit to Nomi and get that sorted. That's going to be really good. 3, 2, 1. Then we can post up our hearty feasts and all our cooking. Right, back up the stairs. Right, auctioning, food, run post scan. Cooking's brilliant, Arnold. I really enjoyed it. It was Ignis that I think started me off on it. But I've really enjoyed it. It's been really supplementary to my enchanting. So it's really nice to have something else on the same character as well. Hey Asakura, thanks for stopping by the stream. How are you this evening? Right, okay, that's the cooking on. Just double check our enchants are doing okay. Just call me paranoid, but I just want to make sure I am the highest and I haven't been undercut. Yep, we're doing okay on that. Right. So the other thing I need to restock on is we need to do a Hexweave cooldown. There we go. Some Hexweave cloth. And then we need to go to our groups and let's do all of them. Add to queue. Need to make a rich purple silk shirt because we got sniped on those. Need a bolt of silk cloth though. So let's go pick those up. Intermediate craft. Oh, actually, can I do the intermediate craft here? Let's have a look. Bolt. We need... oh no, we're in groups. We need to be in professions. Bolt. Okay, bolt of silk cloth. How many do we need? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Add to queue. I need to actually pick those up perhaps. Intermediate crafting. Gathering. They're in the guild vault, that's why. Okay, off to the guild vault. Jump out the window. And then, oh, we sold a trained soldier. That's cool. That's one of the reset ones. gather the items for this. And then tailoring. Don't sell them for 30 gold. No, definitely not Sephorium. That was an error and a half. The problem I had is I put all my shirts in the same group and hadn't accounted for the fact that rich purple goes for a lot more. And so I've now made a subgroup with custom prices just for the silk shirt. So in my groups now, I have down here, I've got shirts you make, and then in there is rich purple on its own, and it has its own specific operation which has manual prices of minimum of 100 gold, average of 1,500 and maximum of 3,000, which is about right for my server based on what I've sold them for in the past. So the person who did snipe the 3 that I had for 30 gold got a definite good bargain there. They don't sell that frequently though, so let's see how many are actually on rich purple. Actually there's only one auction on at the moment, and it's on for 225. So I think I actually might buy that and put the 2 on for hire. I'll put the one I've got on auctioning, tailoring, post scan. Where did I get the pattern for? Weirdly, that was one I actually picked up whenever it was originally available. I didn't even know it was valuable at the time, like way back, whenever, whichever content it was. I just picked it up. It just happened to be in my my list of things I could make. So I was like, oh, okay then. So I must have picked it up at some point, either in vanilla or Wrath of the Lich King. So I'm going to post it up for 1,500, which I think is a better price. We'll pick up that other one and we'll keep that on us. It dropped from a Frost Dragon in vanilla. Oh, okay. What does the mats cost? He might be making constantly and sell them. Or maybe the one that bought them off you. It could be. I don't know who bought them, unfortunately. So they could be doing the same as me. I don't know how many people have the pattern. I don't know how rare it is now. I certainly didn't see it. Let's have a look on the Undermine journal. Let's do a search for rich purple. So the pattern, oh wow, is it really that much? 500,000 last seen. Many who played in vanilla still play. Well, definitely. Okay, wow, I didn't realise the pattern was that much. Let's have a look on the the pattern is available on quite a few servers. Looks like Shadow Song is the highest price. Other prices are more like 200,000. Okay. But there's only like 1 or 2. Well, there's 6 on there on Silvermoon. Yeah, 500,000 on my realm, which is huge. Okay. So I've got no idea how many people have, how many tailors on this realm have the thing. I imagine quite a few. If I manage to get it as a casual player, then I imagine others have. I've certainly, when I've made it, let's see, where is it? There we go. So I've sold 11 since I've started, and the most I've sold it for is 3,100. So I don't think it's that much. You can still loot them, but it's stupidly rare. Oh, okay. Learned it on Sunstrider and of Chamber of Aspects. Okay. Well, however I got it, I'm glad I did. Do with getting rid of some of the sorcerers there, actually. Filling up my bags a lot. But anyway, so we've done. Let's look at our list. It'll be easier. So did the mail, cancel repost items, Hexweave cooldown we've done. Whoops. Let's keep on doing that. I need to default this to the hand icon. There you go. So next time we visit Dalaran, well, we don't want to do this anymore because that's too costly. We'll get rid of that. How do I get rid of things? Now I have to shift select them. There we go. Delete that. So we're not going to do Tome of Polymorph. The shirts haven't sold yet, nor the the pets. So we're going to leave that for now, I think. Look for good blood quests, we do that. Garrison visit we haven't done, and a Nomi visit we haven't done. So let's go do those next. You bought Primal Tiger leather from there, which doesn't drop since Kata. That was even rarer, so guessing people returning. Oh, okay. Maybe it is. Maybe people are returning. With the new content and things. Who knows the mindset of other players. Right, so we're going to go to our garrison, I think. We need to pick up all our cooldowns on there. And then we can go and check on who's in. Not sure who's supposed to be up at the moment. Don't think it's until the 14th that Dorothy 2's next possible. Right, let's check. Oops, not that. Go on missions, XP and resources. Anything else that's useful? Nothing that's particularly good there. What's this? 100. The bonus of 300. And do that. Do that. Months ago someone even asked me to return to Ultima Online. Didn't know that still exists. Wow. That's going back some years. I know people still play EverQuest, which I used to pay. Right, let's do one at 92. Might get that one. Okay. And just for the sake, who have we got? You don't want you. Garrison resources. Let's pop on the horse. Then we can go. Excuse me. Go on over. If we can spend our resources. No, fur's not cheap enough. So let's pick up our Gorger and Flytrap instead. And we'll get all these, and then we'll go over do the seeds, then go do the Hexweave, and then we're done. So it's pretty quick. I need to set this up for my Demon Hunter and Leatherworking for his garrison. Glad you found the leather for 1k each. Probably didn't know the price of it since it was just him posting. Got 15 of them. Well, excellent. So that's definitely... So what do you do with the primal tiger leather? Okay, pick up those. Make some more. Then go back on the horse. You right already, mate? What's the matter? More hex weave. Where's my work order lady? There you are. Another load, please. Okay. Done with those. Isn't that some Zandalari thing? I have no idea. Okay, back to Dalaran. So we need to check world quests, we need to check Nomi. Done the cooking. What else did we need to do? Oh, sold another trained soldier. Right, let's go see Nomi. Oh, Barracuda Murglar's sold. Another Barracuda Murglar sold. Okay, what do you got for me? Oop, stuck on the stairs. 2 recipes we dropped from Zolgura back in vanilla require primal tiger leather to make. Okay, the recipes still exist if you learn them back then, but the mats don't. Oh, right, okay, so rather than being the other way round, the recipe being rare, it's the mats themselves. They sell for millions if you get the leathers to make them. Wow. What did we get? Slightly burned food, rune scale koi. And what did I earn? Legion aquaculture. Okay. Is that a good thing? And we got some Nomi snacks, which I shall now eat and pick up another lot. I've got some more prepared ingredients. Okay. So what can we do? Probably do some lean shank, as that's the cheapest of the two. Let's do the lean shank. And then how much prepared ingredients have we got? Where's my prepared ingredients? 10, we've got exactly enough. And we created sea battered fish plate. Okay. That'll do. Then we can go check our order hall resources. Our order hall missions, rather. Okay, and then we'll do the other ones I've got. What have I got coming in actually? The Zealots and the Acolytes need picking up, and then I need to do, when things get too rare, it's going to be real money involved. Yeah, it can get a bit crazy. I certainly wouldn't recommend them. People do like to collect everything, don't they? Oh, we haven't opened our chest actually. Forgot about this from doing the mythic. This is like the second time ever that I've been able to open a chest. So, drum roll please. It was a mythic +2, so I'm not sure what we're going to get. Ah, okay. What did we get then? A 920 Titan Forge bracelets. And we currently have... Ah, we've got a legendary in there. The Unwavering Will. That's a shame. But I might keep that in case I need to swap out my legendary for some other better one if I get one. And what else did we get? Oh, we got the Archway. And anything else we got? Don't think so. Ah, greetings, Cygnus. How are you this fine evening? Wow, there's a lot of priests here. Oh, that's a lot of gold. 1,000. What do I actually need though? This begins a quest. And Taurus the Burning Throne. I'm only at 65 though, so I need to upgrade my followers for that. What else have we got? Nothing at 200 apart from artifact power, getting close to that. I guess I'll do that one for now, and I'll leave the rest. It's 500 though. Yeah, might as well. Okay. I did actually get a legendary. Not in that cache opening, but I do actually have. I've got 3 legendaries now, but the last one I got wasn't that good, so I've kept hold of it. A 920 still nice. There's another slot. Could do with upgrading a few things really. Right, how are we doing for world quests? Anything worthwhile? I didn't finish the High Mountain, unfortunately. Ooh, we got a 9 bloods and a 10 bacon. And oh no, we're not doing that for Foxflower. Probably ignore those two. I'll take the bacon. Right, let's do these two. Might even be worth doing an emissary or 3 to finish up that one. You have only 6 legendaries on 6 accounts with 30 characters. Wow, Ignis. Is that just bad luck or not playing the things that get you the legendaries? That seems like very low numbers. Right, what else have we got on here? Just that one really. I mean, we could get war supplies. What have we got? Striking Manor. You're not playing. It's only old content. Ah, that'll explain it then. Okay. Search the group. I think this is okay, this one actually. Do this one. This one's quite easy. Go do this one whilst that person's over there. Oh, the druid's quicker than me. Okay, I'll do this one. Okay, that's those 5. And then we need to do the Shadow Stalkers, it would seem. Just logging your multi-box. Not even doing the follow quest on your characters. And reading. Sorry, I'll catch up at the top here. On your contact and reading trade character. Not even doing the follow quest on your characters or using the instant world quest stuff. Just logging your multi-box team and killing goats whilst working. Well, you know, I think that's, you know, whatever's going to work for you, Ignis. Oh, where have they gone? I saw them a minute ago. There's that other one, there it is. There's another one, I'm sure. Oh, there it is. Oh, there's another one. There we go. Done. Trade chat, yes. I think I gathered what you meant. But still, your multi-box team's doing really well, so I think if it was a choice between legendaries and farming stuff, I think I'd probably do the same as you're doing. Right, actually I'm going to get a flight over to the bacon. It's going to be easier. That way I can stretch my legs for 5 minutes. Right, bacon all the way over here. Right. There we go. Right. Oh, excuse me, I also just stretched my legs out. Ow. So, I hope everyone's doing well so far. You got an insanely lucky day on Friday, you think? Oh yeah, what did you get, Ignis? That gave you 4 million. Wow. 4 million. I'd be happy with that, definitely. Was that selling anything in particular, or was that through your multi-box farming? Yeah, definitely Arnota. Considering your scale of characters, I'd say definitely good. Definitely good by anyone's standards, really. 4K, 4 million. You Titanforge 101 trinket with leech. Wow. And an 855 back with leech. Level 101. I've not looked at the 101 market. I really wouldn't have a clue as to what's good and what's not. And some more items. Wow. I would look at them and I'd go, well, I don't know, is that good or not? So something with leech is a good thing, is it? You just sell them. Okay, fair enough. Oh, turn back round. You're not sniping them anymore. Okay. Leech and socket are worth a lot. Also, the item level. Okay, just selling those you find. Of course, yes, if you're doing all your multi-box farming, I'm sure you'll probably come across quite a few. So it's just knowing which ones. Is that 3 bloods? Oh, that's the foxflower one. Yep, I know. How much is foxflower? Have I got any on me? No. Right, should be nearly there. Then we can track our leather's worth the most. Yes, I guess it probably goes across more characters, doesn't it? Right, okay. And you've got the more popular characters like obviously demon hunters, druids, rogues and hunters. They all use leather, don't they? Oh, there you are, straight down. There we go. And another, oh, solid and agility, and I'm done with that. Okay. Foxflower, script, default chat frame, add message, more item, Foxflower, 24. Interesting. I haven't got a clue what that means, Ignis. That's a What is that? 124CFFFF. That's the item number. If you want to check the price. Oh, okay. So I literally just type that in chat, do I? Or make a macro of that. Okay, I don't think that worked. With scripts like this, you post items in your chat box. Oh, okay. So how do I use it? Oh, about a well-fed bull here. Whoops. You copied a space in the beginning. Ah, okay. It should work putting it in chat. Okay. Let me just double check. Copy that. Paste that. Make sure I haven't got the space. There we go. We're attempting to run a custom script. Did that work? What executioner wrote? Okay. I didn't see anything happen though. Try that again. Foxflower. Ah, okay, fantastic. Well, look at that. So, Foxflower, I purchased for an average of 23 gold. And they want 40 for 3 bloods. Oh, thank you, Ignis. That was really useful. Now he's hacked your PC. That's it. As long as you've installed the Make Gold button, that's fine by me. Okay. Look at my little mount sitting on the things. Rip Sam. Never forget. So, looking at my list of things, I've done all the daily bits and pieces I wanted to do. Done the garrisons, I've done no invasions on. So what I do think, as I've got probably about an hour left, is I might see if I can do... Do I have the cooking hat now? No, not yet, Ignis. I'm at 90 Epicureans awards, so I'm not far off it now. Just a little further. I'm thinking of seeing if I can find a Vault of the Wardens mythic to do. To see if I can get that enchanting recipe. Unless anyone here would like to join me in setting up a Mythic Plus. Or a Mythic rather. Let's see if there's anything in the group finder. Mythic Dungeons. Find group, pre-made groups. Come over to a NA. Oh yes, sorry Sephorium. It has to be EU unfortunately. Dungeons. Find a group. Oops. Vault of the Wardens. Mythic Keystone. There's a +2, +7 Teeming Quaking need a healer. Ooh, I'm not sure about that. I failed miserably. Oh, they've got one now anyway. Maybe I'll have to do that and I'll have two accounts. Maybe when I become a full-time streamer, I could do something like that. I'd have the time then. I think I might apply for this +2 and see if we can get some DPS. You live in the EU and play on NA. Oh, interesting, Ignis. Is that down to the token prices being so much cheaper? Whilst I'm here, all the cool kids play on US. So let's just go to a flight master. I think. Oh no, it's not. They're not there, are they? They're higher up. There we go. Ah, hello Ratcast. Thanks, Rustcast. Sorry, not Ratcast. Rustcast. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're well tonight. I think you have some leftover accounts on US. Alright, let's get the older. Why is your typing so bad? Because it's late, Ignis, that's why. Slowly discovering the downside to Inscription. You absolutely have to babysit the auction house. Ah. There's not so much of a fire and forget one, is it? Right, I'm going to head all the way down here whilst I'm waiting in the group finder with a +2. Boost in time any round. Get your 960 plus weekly item, any other gear. These prices 200,000 for a boost. No, I think I'm far off from doing that. If I did want to do it, I'll do it the regular way. +9 wants a healer. You don't have to, just be happy with the sales you get from posting once or twice a day. This is true. I mean, I have noticed myself the benefit, both sides of the coin. If you do, like, babysit the auction house, especially at peak times, you can make huge profits. But then I've found that even leaving stuff sometimes still does result in sales. If I come back for 3 days, after 3 days, I found I have actually made some sales. So it does tick through, that's for sure. I did not do Inscription because you can't even write properly in real life. Luckily you don't actually have to write down the inscriptions. Imagine that. Write a 10,000 word essay. Getting undercut every 10 minutes. Wow, that is that's pretty harsh. Still pending on this, so I wonder if there's not anyone wanting to do a +2. Or they've gone AFK. Whoever's got the keystone. Back home, Grace. Made it back in one piece, excellent. Oh, Ignis has got a trick. That's bound to be a good one, definitely. Oh, I could pick up this blood whilst I'm here. Pick the scales. I've gone past it now anyway. Or we've got the Terror of the Deep we could do. That could be interesting. Make a character with a name AABBCCDD. Make your inscription group not undercut your competition. Okay, and does the alphabetical ordering make it work? Oh, the +2's been delisted. Oh, okay. Well, let's see if we can find another group then. Vault of the Wardens, Mythic. Just regular Mythic, perhaps. Or Alchemy Quest. No. Default TSM undercut scans won't show that your auction house enemies were undercut. It shows as a first poster because of name. Aha. Back in the day when people used to make all their sort of companies start with the letter A, so they'd all be listed first on the in the yellow pages. I remember that old trick. Oh, there we go. There's a +2 there needing... Oh, they've got a healer. And they've got a healer. Okay. Actually, seems to be not many people wanting to do Vault of the Wardens. What else have I got in my quest line that I could do then? I have... don't use TSM either. Auctionator as you go to Auction House Admin. Ah, okay. But then a lot of your competition will be using TSM, so you could always still use that trick. We get some 700 gold for this. We're right by it. Let's do this whilst we're here. There we go. Terror of the Deep. Oops, we're not mounted. We can't fly by jumping. There we go. Terror of the Deep. Search for group. No groups found. Oh, okay.
Beast has risen from the waters. Send it back to the depths.
Looks like not many people are doing things like these now. I can solo Vault of the Wardens +0. You are strong. Thank you for the vote of confidence, Ignis, but I'm not sure I could do that. How do I make this Dan's game smiley? I'll give my advice, use TSM or get out of that market. Yeah, I think TSM would definitely help you there. Okay, looks like this isn't worth doing either. Delist the group for that. Don't think many people are on at this time doing things. There we are. There, you got it, Ignis. Oh, I'm stuck in the things now. Okay, in which case, if I can't do that, what else can I do on my quests? I've got these ones, Thread of Starlight, Thread of Shadow, and the Eye of Ashara, which all require mythics. This one is for the... this is for the Pillars of Creation that I haven't finished. So I could do with doing that. Eye of Ashara. Let's have a look. Group Finder. Made groups. Dungeons. Find a group. Eye of Ashara. Mythic. Yeah, you've got a... that's a +13. Eye of Ashara Mythic Keystone. No. Okay. Just saying if they're putting in 1% of the effort you are, they won't get tired of reposting. It would help a lot with cancel and posting speed. The Auctionator works fine for undercutting and group posting, albeit slower. Get your head around TSM one day. I'd definitely recommend it. Give it a go. I think TSM would be beneficial, certainly. So it looks like that's not working either. So what should I do next then? I could go... That's a +13, no thank you. +0 speed run. Okay. Like a Maserati in Zoom Zoom. Use both. Welcome back, Severi. Use both too, but never for glyphs. Use TSM and something with a lot of characters. What's that, Ignis? What's the second one? Hey Severi, do you fancy doing a Vault of the Wardens mythic with me? Ah, trading hub. Okay. Cool, excellent. You want to start a group up or shall I? See if anyone can auto-join. Have you managed to get your rank 3 for enchanting? Ah, thank you Emery for the host. You can do it pretty fast. You've started with a large stockpile of glyphs, so crafting is a non-issue. Cancelling is fast and easy on Auctionator. Just the reposting. Ah, yes. Not yet, you haven't done it yet this week. Okay. That would be cool if we could get some random number luck. How do I become a billionaire without becoming an auction bot? Pip UK, that's a very good question. What we need is a make gold button. Thank you for the group invite, Severi. Do what's fun and the rest will come, is my advice, Pip UK. It's okay if it works for you, it's just that everyone that has a well set up TSM remembers the old days. I can't imagine not using TSM. I've never used Auctionator though, so I used to use Auctioneer back in the day when that used to be a thing. Where do I need to go for the vault anyway? There we go. Don't remind me, yes. Break out in hives. You have to get your head around setting TSM up. Problem is usually try after getting home from the pub. Yes, pubs and TSM or any auction things certainly don't mix. Right, I think I need to go up here, isn't it? For the Vault of the Wardens. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Spreadsheet. Yes. And loads of post-it notes. Spreadsheets is exactly what I did, Chris O'Barrel, for working out what sold. I did very little. Where's my spreadsheet? Let's find it. I did very little TSM stuff, just the bare minimum to get me started. But I did use my spreadsheet to get my head round everything. Here we go. Oh no, not that one. Must be in. Where's my? Not in that one, so it must be in this one. There we go. This is my spreadsheet that I use for enchanting. This is what I used to work out what was a profit and what wasn't a profit. And I put in manually all the prices of Arcana, Chaos Crystals and Leylight, and then worked out, I put in manually the prices they were selling for, and then worked out what was a profit and what wasn't, and then started that way and did it all manually. That was how I started. And then over time I got used to how TSM worked, and then I didn't need the spreadsheet so much because then I started incorporating all that stuff. You got the legendary boots today. You got 5 druids and all got 6 to 7 Legos, but none got the braces yet. And the only Lego that makes Mage Tower challenge easy. Ah, excellent. Did I just read Profit Without Bloods? Yes, you did, Ignis. That was before I worked out, and I think it was before the Bloods Trader was even around, or I was aware of what the Bloods Trader did. And so we fixed that for him, Ignis. Yes, for him you did, didn't you? We got the correct pricing structure for that now. So I think we come in at about 250 gold for Bloods now. So that's all factored in. But back in the day, I didn't have any other use for Bloods, so I thought, well, okay, well, I'll just throw them in, and then I'll work out what's profit at another time. Oh, how foolish I was. The opportunity cost, I just hadn't factored it in. Can you overgear? Can't you overgear Mage Tower? No problem. Don't know. I mean, Emery was doing the Mage Tower earlier with his Warlock. I've not tried any of the Mage Towers. Oh, I did try it once actually. Realised I was completely out of my league, and that was that. Don't think I tried it again. You did the Mage Tower on all with 900 eye level. You just want them for the damage boost. Ah, okay. So for the Mage Tower, you get basically you get an appearance. Is it a weapon appearance you get for doing the challenges? Ah. Oh, that's not Saviri. That's someone else. For you it's the bear form. Ah, okay, others get weapons. What have we got? That's the Bloods there for the grey shoals. Okay. Oh. Alright. Just wanted them for DE, but you can't. Oh, okay. Oh, that was quick. Couple people in the group. Just need to do some summons. Oh, here we go. Let's start with summon. There we go. /P. Hello. Right, who else have we got coming in? There we go. That's another one. Just wanted to disenchant them, but you can't out of spite. That's funny. Oh, I can't see because of the wall frame. There we go. Right, is that everyone? think that's everyone. Cool. There we go. Alright, let's just move the frame to the middle a little bit. And let's see. Hopefully I won't lag everyone out too much doing this. Oh, you're in already. Hold on. Here we go. Playing catch up. Running in. There we are. Do that. Do a heal. Do a dispel. Do a heal. There we go. Do another one of those. Another one of those. And get back into the hang of doing dungeons now. There we go. Are the sound levels alright for everyone? I'm not sure whether I've put the in-game sounds too high or too low. I know it's going to be laggy. Apologise in advance for that. Oh, thank you, Gumdrops, for the host. Very kind of you. How's your raid night going? Just scream very loudly. Oh dear, we've got some TSM destroying coming up. I'm good for that. Roleplay the dungeon run. That could work. Could use that to my advantage.
You dare speak of sacrifice to me? I gave of my flesh,
There you go, I'll just keep the heals going, I think. Might even try and do some damage. Oh, silenced.
I live to serve my people, my goddess, expecting
There
neither
we go.
personal gain nor glory. Can you say the
Right.
same as you stand
The aim is just not to die, really.
I will serve my people, the exiled and the reviled.
There we go. Let's get
When it's so good
you selected. Do that. Do that. Do some DPS, and then do that, and that, and then can't do the blessing yet, so I'll do more healing. Okay, wow, that was quick. Oh, Blood of Sargeras, excellent.
Thank you for your help. Your intervention saved my life. If you intend to venture deeper, you will find far more terrifying things lurking in our vault.
Okay, let's do some more healing. That up. Do some damage. And then just make sure, oh, you've got a bit of aggro there. I'll give you a heal. And then just do another prayer. Run in. Oh, looks like you've got some ads. Everyone here? Looks like it. Give you another prayer of mending. Keep you on topped up. This guy, I remember this guy. You have to get caught out on things, don't you? Yeah, get that going. Just make sure the heals are working. Don't fall down the hole. Skipping frames. Okay, thank you, Ignis. Yeah, I think it's... I am a little bit laggy. My frame rate's at 60 and my graphics card's doing the encoding, so yeah, it does look like it's hanging a little bit there. See if I can turn a couple of things down. Let's just reduce some tabs. See if that helps. Oh, seem to be disorientated. Let's do some heals. Oh, looks like there's Something's not happy. Right. Try and turn my spreadsheet off as well. That might help. There's my spreadsheet. There you go. Get rid of that. That'll save some memory. Don't change the stream settings. They are fine when I do my auction house stuff. Yes, I'd like to be able to do some more dungeon stuff, but I must admit my performance is a bit lackluster on that. Well, both my priest performance and my computer performance. Right, I've got to dodge these things, haven't I? Oops. God, these are going down really quickly today. Everyone's storming through it. Yeah, I think I'm probably at the limit of my computer's encoding at the moment. Can't think there's anything else. The Starlight Rose virus they sent me. Yes. Ignis, you've stolen what computer power I've got. Oh. Bit late to the party. Oh no! Well, that was lucky. I thought I was going to die then. I literally missed the ramp. There we go. Think about that. God, this is going really quickly. Gold on that one. Bindings of the Windlord. There we go. Oh, looks like someone's got some aggro there. Wasn't a Starlight virus. There we are. Where am I headed? There we go. Might as well do a bit of damage. Ooh. Right, where are we headed now? Is this the spider bit next? It's going a bit laggy. Apologies for the performance. It's even going slow on my computer. So I've not done anything different to before. So it might be just something running in the background perhaps. I can see the OBS is very choppy at the moment for me. I'm going to wait for it to come. I think it'll be safer for me. Otherwise I'll end up just killing myself on the platform. Frame rate's a little bit better here. Maybe OBS is going to be okay. In a little while perhaps. Right, follow the spider webs. Ooh. There we go. Do a bit of AoE whilst I'm here. Oh, I appear to be in needing some heals. Do a boost on Shal'dorei and then that. There we are. Okay, you've got the light, so I'll follow you. Ooh. There we are. Keep you well topped up. Yeah, you need some health. Keep everyone alive. The main problem I have is with all these characters when they come along. Now I think alt and left. Yeah, that's the one I need to do. I must remember that on healbot. Alt and left will give me that 10-second buff. That means I don't die if I die. So I'll have to make sure I put that on. Right, let's zoom out for this. And let's try not to die. Okay, dodge these. Oh, that was close.
I will not be stopped. I have fought too long, suffered too much. Victory must be mine. My powers have grown since joining the Legion. Here, let me show you.
Okay. Now we have to dodge these things. I'm going to follow everyone else. Oh god, you're low on health. Don't die. Don't die myself. Oh, here they are. There's loads there. I'm just going to follow everyone else and stay together. Collect the shiny balls. Oh, there's the gap. Just follow everyone else. And you'll be okay. There we go. High five the globe. You've got it, Ignis. Hey, we did it! Excellent. We got it! We got the rank 3! Yes!
I will make my way to the surface, but you should inform the other wardens of where they are.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you, Severi.
May the night shroud you in shadow, and the moon illuminate your foes.
No, it's not a 100% drop, I don't think. It's been a few times. A few times we've tried it.
Is there danger?
Oh, yep, something's not working right.
Stay sharp.
There we've got... Where is it? Oh. Some add-ons not happy. There we go, recipe. Rank 3, Binding of Strength. Oh, fantastic. Oh, thank you, Severi, for helping out with that dungeon. Couldn't have done it without you. Let's port out.
My vigil continues.
Wow, Binding of Strength is going to be better then. At least the leather ones can drop on +2. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did do a +2 of the Vault of the Wardens. We didn't get it. So looking at Enchanting, we now have Binding of Strength. Rank 3 is a profit of 1,407. And you got a 12 key. Really? Wow. What do you mean a +2 key? I think I'm going to need to do a reload. Hold on. I think my interface is playing up. Oh, excellent. So you've got a +2 key. So, is that on a different cooldown? Can you do a +2 as well as doing just a mythic 0? Does that work? Can you do them both in the same week and get drops? I don't know how it works. Oh, sold critical strike. What did we pick up here? 780 leather. 780. I'll just disenchant those two, I think. 12 must have been from 2 weeks ago. Oh, right, wow. 12, that's going to be an interesting one. You can do unlimited +1s. Oh, okay. What, and get unlimited numbers of loot? As long as someone has keys. Ah, right, okay. Oh, that person with 3 hands has come in again. 3 critical strikes. Just sold. Right, let's disenchant these 2. I might as well leave the party. So we need to have a look. Every time you, the pluses, yeah, every time you do them you get loot. Oh, okay, I didn't realise that. So we got an 885 Armis, which we currently have a 900, so we can disenchant that. And we've got the 920 Bracelets of the Storm of the Sorrowful Bride, which I think I might actually disenchant for now. For the Chaos Crystal. And oh, we've got an 885 Holy Artifact Relic, which I can disenchant because I don't need that. And then that's my keystone for the Archway. I've got a +2. Let's get this artifact power. How many Bloods of Sargeras have we got? Can't see them. There we are. Got 15. That's good. Got a few of those as well. Okay. Right. I think a trip back to the auction house is probably in order. Just to get our frame rate back. And oh, we've upped artifact level as well. That's cool. So let's do that and get rid of the junk. Oops, keep doing that. And then we can please get a garrison auction house. Yes, I hear it's quite costly to set up, but it could save on a bit of lag, I guess. And please use the autosell grey feature. I know, I'm aware it's there, I just keep on forgetting to use it. Person of habit. But yeah, I do know what you mean. I need to look in my reagent bank, see if I've got some spare space to put some of these things. I want to put all this sorcerous air in. Actually, no, I don't. I'm going to put that in the guild bank.
See you around.
Okay. How many times per day are you just reposting my enchants? I would say not that much really. When I'm on the stream, I do it more often. And when I get up in the morning, I do a post then, but that's about as often as I do it because during the whole working period I've got no access to posting things on. So I used to do it in my lunch break, but at my current place I don't have WoW installed. So it's just on the mornings and evenings really. I'm not going to put it in there. Cooking. Yeah, I need to put some of this in here, like the gem chips. And then some of these big gamey ribs. And some of that and that. Posting prices for enchants are really low. You can spend like 50% per enchant on the auction house without any big costs. Only if you have stock, of course. the Matsu auction house that drop from Asheron are going to skyrocket in value, so no one does it anymore. Yes, a lot of things I think are going to change once people stop doing Legion. Sorceress Air. Guess I'm going to put that in my tailoring for now. There we go. Let's get rid of an... No. Let's keep that one. Moskill Perch though I need to put in cooking. That one. And that one. There we go. Let's clear that up a little bit. Silk I'll keep. The rest I'll keep. Okay, that'll do for now. Just cleared it up a little bit. Give me some free space. There we go. Maybe you can try to increase more enchants post size to a higher number and check out if more sell. Yeah, I mean I've upped my ring count to 10 and that seems to be holding nicely. I don't ever really run out of those. I think I could probably up my cloak count because I think that's a bit low. Currently my cloaks do run out, that's a good point. Not the cloaks actually, it's the necks. The good ones, these ones. I've got it 3 of each. I could probably do with changing that to 4 of each at least. And the average ones, which are Ancient Priestess and Heavy Hide, I might keep it 2. So yes, I know it's the Blood of Sargeras. I don't actually have any other uses of Blood of Sargeras, so that's the reason. I think, what's the cloaks operation at? Cloaks are at 3 of each, yeah. You cut out necks, the prices of them seem to fluctuate strongly. Yes, they do actually. So I've split the necks already into the good ones, the rubbish ones and the average ones, and so I'll only make enough of each, but the ones that are good I know do sell. These sell quite well. The Claw, Hidden Satyr and Trained Soldier are the ones that I would have 4 of, and these ones I'll keep at that, and the rubbish ones I've only ever got 1 on of, so I'll keep those definitely. And yeah, like you said with the cloaks, it's using up the bloods that's the problem there. But the rings, I think 10's definitely enough for the moment. So if I were to restock, let's have a look. What's my auctions I've got sold at the moment? Oh, I sold a Nightborn Delicacy Platter. That's cool. Got 12,000 incoming. Let's just check. Major sellers, cancel scan. You can also check how many you have sold so far with the tooltip. Yes. Let's have a look at those. Oh, Nightborn Delicacy Platter just sold. Been undercut on the Claw, and well, there's a few I've been undercut on, and Intellect. So I've sold 188 strengths. Let's cancel these 24. Don't think, yeah, oh, did manage it. Got a feeling some extra things are going to be cancelled as well as that though. That's a great big mammoth. Looks cool though. See, these, the red linen shirt, accuracy, I think have just come in from my cancel scan. Oh, look at all those sales, they're looking good. 72,000. Ah, thank you for the follow. Can't quite see your name. Ah, there it is, Bully Wolf. Bully Wolf. Thank you for the follow, it's very kind of you. Right. Okay, so let's do the cancels. And we'll have a look at the gold we got there. 72,000 incoming. And a couple of expires there. Those up. So that's another load of sales. Let's open them up. That takes us up to 527,000 gold. That's really rocketed in the last couple of days. Let's select all actually, as some of those missing ones were in there. Base group, run post scan. Let's get everything on there. Cat, snake, and then our enchants. And everything else. That's on. Okay. Right, that's looking a bit better. How's the blood situation? Got 15 bloods. I think what I'm going to do is just do a bunch of tailoring shuffles, because I haven't done those in a long while. I can make 65 braces, so let's make the braces whilst we have a look at shopping. Let's do, don't think we've done an ingredients check. So let's look at ingredients. Oh, sold something. Shopping scan. What do we need ingredients? I see lean shank's gone up in price quite a lot. 1 gold, 73. Valkasaur eggs I don't think I really need, so I'm might take them off the list. Might do that. Groups. Ingredients. Valkasaur eggs. Don't need those. Okay. So, ooh, foxflower is actually looking quite cheap. We got 1,200 of it. So ooh, black barracuda as well. That we definitely need some of. Let's take that. And another 10 we'll take, yeah. How much have we got of black barracuda? Let's open up the thing. So we've got 10 and 2 lots of 10 and 1 lots of 120. I'll take those. There we are, that's better. And foxflower. 17 gold is my average price. So 20 is a little bit higher. Oh no, that's my average sale price actually. 23 is my actual purchase price. So I'll take the 15. And there's 12 stacks of 200 at 21. So that's loads. I'm going to take a few of those. Don't need that much though, so I'll leave those. Big gamey ribs I do use though. They're at 104 of average, so I think I'll just take a few of the bigger stacks. 15 of 200, so I might take a few of those. There we are. And what else have we got here? Mossgill perch, we've got plenty of. We've got lots of Aetheril. Runescale koi we're quite low on. What we do is some more of that. Let's pick up these smaller chunks. 20, 23. Let's take these. Let's take all the 15s. Definitely hear some sales going off in the background. Maybe people have finished their raids. And 17. Okay, let's leave the rest, I think. I think we've got quite a few of those. How much is coming in the mail? 114 in the mail. Let's take it one more. But it's over 100%. Yes, it is. But it's my shopping is 100 and I think this is 100. No, that's for the other shopping operation, which is 110%. But it is close enough for me to at least pick up a few more. It's just because I'm wary of stock numbers going down, even though the prices are going up. I don't want to be too low. These red ones I'll definitely avoid. That's for sure. I'm just doing a few of the other ones just to keep the stock levels up. There we go. Our braces are done. Slash TSM destroy. Right, whilst we're doing this, let's run a sniper scan. Move this over here. Let's do a buyout sniper, see what comes up. If anything. I mean, it's a bit late in the night, so you might not get any hits. I think with the Chaos Crystals being caught out with low stock, I've been slightly less cautious in buying stuff, even though it's over my average. I do realise prices can go up on things as well as down, and I know that if I buy a bit each time, even at slightly higher or slightly lower, my average should sort of average out over that time. That's the theory anyway. It's just Ley-like shards we've gotten so far. Hoping to get some blood. Oh, there we go, there's a blood. Right. Okay, so down to 484,000 after our purchases. Picked up a few things of stock. But that's still a healthy number. We've got, how much have we got coming in? 32,000. That should take us over 500 again. So that's a much healthier position to be in.
I can't use that.
We'll do these braces. Doesn't look like there's anything coming up on the cancel scan, so let's do a bid. If there's anything running out on the other end. And then we can probably start wrapping things up, I think. And after this... Oh, got a Chaos Crystal. That's cool. I'd really like some more bloods, though. At least another couple would be nice. Nothing of yet. I've got a load. I've got all those stonehide that my demon hunter has as well. I need to do. That's going to be interesting to disenchant all of those. Right, the last few coming up now. Okay, nearly there. Oh, someone's got that annoying trumpet thing. Oh, we did get a blood in the end. That guy, isn't it? Bloods are way easier to come by with a gathering profession. Are you finding that? That's interesting. Like skinning and things. Maybe I should drop tailoring and swap it for something else. Then I've just got the rank 3 bracer and everything. I wouldn't want to go through getting again. That's the other thing. Probably not. Oh, and I can't drop tailoring because I've got the rich purple silk shirt, so maybe I'll have to do the whole bloods to order hall resources, then order hall resources to bloods. That would be a way to do it, wouldn't it? Just need to craft more braces. Yeah, don't drop tailoring. Yeah, definitely not. Okay, so that's done. Need to be crafting thousands. Yes, I do. And I need to be using CKS and doing something else and just churn through them. How much silk have I got? 1,398. So I've still got a fair stock of silk. But I'd need more like 10,000 silk really. What auctions have you got coming in? Platters, more critical strikes. That probably means we need a restock. Let's have a restock of our major sellers. Oh yeah, there's loads there for another 30,000. So trained soldier, yeah, definitely. Five rings of critical strike. Claws are definitely a good one. We can do our strength now for more profits. Then you get like 40 bloods just from disenchanting. Yeah, I think I could really do with doing that, is just like doing a proper session of dedicating myself to doing the disenchanting. I need to get hold of a lot more silk and stone hide. If I can't use all the mats, I can sell some raw mats. Yep. Another option. Looks like we need some arcana for the rest. Let's do a lay shatter on those. To buy more silk, get more bloods. Exactly. And it just keeps on going. What is the silk price at the moment? Favorite searches. Silk. Was a bit high. Oh, there's some on for 5. I'll pick those up. Then we're up at 650, which I prefer not to get it that high. And then the whole stone hide leather. Where did I have that? There it is. 589. It's a bit cheaper. There's a few of those I could probably pick up. How many do I have? Earthen has... he's got quite a lot. He's got 1,800 stonehide leather. So he's got some work to do. What's the average buy price? 484. With my mat cost averaging out at 682. So long as I buy them for under 682. God, those lay shatters are going through quick all of a sudden. There we are. What is this auction house? You have guild banks with more crafting mats. I know. It's it's rather sparse on stock and supply. That's what it is, Ignis. That's why I ran out of chaos crystals, because there's never more than 1,000 ever on, and it's more like 500 on at any one time. And silk and leather can also dry up as well, so it is a strange server being so low pop, that's for sure. Looks like I can make everything now. We can at least get these on. Right, okay. Let's do one final auction post. Let's just do the enchants. Major sellers. Run a post scan. Hopefully these will all say at your current price. Agility, undercutting competition, and strength. Would that be that I'm undercut? Just do a check. Or had I run out? Go back and do a cancel scan. Looks like I had been undercut. On strength at least. Let's pick those up and come back. Oh, we've got a lot of mail to pick up as well. So let's do all the cancels first. And the buys. That's our stock levels going back up. And then we can do post scan of those, mastery and versatility. What's mastery at? 226. Just double check that hasn't gone down needlessly. Run a shopping scan. Let's just check on those. Heavy hide. Mastery is at 128%. Look. No sudden jumps apart from there. Then we've got 6 there, 6 there, and then mine. But probably not. Agility at 120%. There's my 3 at 4.5. I would have to there's no point buying those because I'd also have to buy the 13 and do a full reset. And that's a lot of cloaks. Even though they've got a 0.27. Oh, surf and turf. Someone's buying up that. How much have they just bought? Surf and turf. 71, 71, 43 and 143. Okay, that's cool. There's my shopping. So that's interesting. The percentages changed. There we go. Ancient Priestess and Distant Army we're going to leave. Critical Strike I'd really like to redo, but that's the one that's... Have I undercut myself? That's interesting. No, it's just the same. It's just split it into 2. Although my bid is different. Interesting. Ah, thank you, Baum XYZ. Thank you for the follow. It's very kind of you. So I think we're doing all right with those. I'm not going to bother with that reset because of the high numbers, critical strikes, and I'm not going to be on again till Saturday, so I think I'll leave those. Right. I think that's it for me. Just like to say thank you to everyone for stopping by tonight. It's been loads of fun. Thank you Severi for the Bolt of the Wardens run, because we got the rank 3, which is awesome. And thank you everyone for keeping me company in your chats and advice. This stream wouldn't be this stream without you guys, so thank you very much for that. Let's have a look, see who's on. Move this over to the other side. Who do we have that I haven't hosted? We can go. Well, we can go one of either ways, really. Depending on what people have a preference for. We could do sub-level B for some multi-box, or it skits for some more upbeat. I think I'll go for sub-level B, seeing as he's a very much a chilled streamer like myself, and does do multi-box gold making. So I think I'll pass on to sub-level B. So thank you all for the stream. Have a great evening. I should be back on again on Saturday, the same time, 10 till 1 UK time. So 10 PM till 1 AM. And yeah, until then, have a great time. Happy gold making, and I'll see you later. Let's just click on that first so I can skip the advert. One moment. Mute that. Is that going to work? Yeah. I'm going to wait for the ad to roll whilst I type it in. /host. So, B. There you go. I'm just going to wait for the ad to finish and then I'll pop on over to their stream. Then I'll be done. Right. Good night everyone. Farewell, and hopefully see you Saturday.